Oxford
Canal.
Hello and welcome to our presentation about the Oxford Canal.
I turn the music up, I got my records on, I shut the world outside until the lights come on, maybe the streets are alive.
What's your opinion on if we were looking at developing the left-hand side of the canal from here to up to Port Meadow? Would you be against that? Would you?
The left-hand side, so you're talking about the railway?
We're talking about the railway side, yeah.
Yeah, well I think so, because it's, well in fact I know so, because it's already, I've been here more than 20 years. In 1995 there were 11 different sites available for development, all the way from over here behind us to, well it was, I think it's about a mile and a half up the canal. And 9 of those sites have been built on. One is a nature reserve now, and one is the boatyard that remains.
I come into contact with a lot of the boat people that live on the canal.
Yeah.
You know, and I find that their way of living is quite actually relaxed. They don't have all the aggravation of parking a car and all that because they live on a boat. So, you know, and if they feel like getting up and going, they can just.
From your sort of outside view of seeing them, then, what do you think their opinion would be on sort of the new redevelopment and stuff like that?
I would think they'd be really upset. I mean, we've had this big problem with the Jericho boatyard, that they closed the boatyard down to build upon it. You know, and the canal people were very upset. They were having their way of life interfered with because of building houses, you know, and student accommodation.
Do you feel there's an issue of antisocial behaviour along the canal?
I've not witnessed any of that. I mean, we did have a spate where some of the homeless people were camping alongside the canal, and they set up like a tent city, and that did cause a few antisocial problems with boats being broken into and that sort of stuff. But other than that, we've not had that.
And what if we said, what would you do to improve that? What would you say?
Well, I think that you know, we should make improvements to the tow path.
Yeah.
You know, and
so like lighting or
a bit more lighting down there. You know, give them more facilities than they've got actually on the canal at the moment.
how do you feel about the? Well, have you encountered any antisocial issues in the last or recently?
Recently, yeah. I mean, generally it's pretty quiet down here, I have to say. My big problem is actually with what's there, what they put in the water. Over there. Need a visual of that, but it's been over-engineered. You know, this was a quiet little backwater. So this is not strictly the canal. We're standing where the canal and the river meet. Yeah. So and that becomes a bit of a party platform, basically, for an evening. And there was no consultation. It was kind of done for health and safety reasons, supposedly. And we are close to Oxford's West End, really, the nightclub part. So, you know, that's an issue. But it's, I mean, it builds up over the year, but we have regular 2 times a year the boaters and other people get involved.
Okay, so when you're cycling along the canal, do you ever find you need more lighting? Do you use it in the night, or do you think the lighting is an issue?
Well, lighting at night time is bad weather, nothing, is it?
Yeah.
And it can be dangerous, especially when you're pissed.
Yeah. so you think that would be a good thing to bring to the area? Do you think more people should try and
Yeah, as long as it's not too bright.
Yeah,
you
just
know.
a bit of dim lighting.
That's all you need, yeah.
Okay. And so when you're cycling along, do you think that pedestrians are courteous, or do you think they?
Some of them are, but some can be a bit arrogant, so you have to stop and that's it.
Yeah.
It's just fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think there are problems with antisocial behaviour along here, or have you witnessed any?
Oh, I have, yeah, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
I think the police have actually got them out.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
If you could do one thing to improve the canals, what would you do?
Well, yeah.
Good
I don't
answer.
know, really. I don't know. I mean, it seems alright at the moment. Really.
Better path or wider path?
Cleaner.
Well, a wider path might be a bit better.
Maybe a line down the middle saying cyclists one side.
No, I don't want to take it in that, is it?
No?
No.
Okay.
Would you be against trying to increase the number of people using the?
Yeah, well that's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, I'm all for people enjoying it. In fact, as a local historian and author, my books encourage people to come down here, so it would be very, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to say, no, I don't want more people. but it is a very narrow towpath, and it was never designed for, like many roads, you know, it was never designed for this sort of volumetric use, I suppose.
So if you could make one improvement, what would that be?
A bit of lighting or a little bit wider path.
Yeah,
Or
I
more general issue.
I think it was certainly a wider path is where possible would be good, because even two cyclists passing is a problem, and it means pedestrians and cyclists can actually concentrate. Lighting, no, I'm not happy. I think there's plenty of reflective, sort of inherited light, if you like, from the buildings.
Okay. Great.
Having finished our research, here are the conclusions we've come to.